it recording?
Yes. Hey now, say now.
Hey now, say now.
You guys, this is the Petty on the Rocks podcast, episode 38 on the A side.
38 of them things, baby.
Mm-hmm. And y'all know, I go by Erica Jade.
And I go by Vernon. Not Vernon. I was looking at Buddy Hield. Sorry. I am Vernon Petty.
And you can follow us on social media. Twitter is Petty OTR Podcast. And Instagram is just Petty on the Rocks all together. And if you're on Facebook, the Facebook group is POTR Podcast.
Mine is Vernon Petty _OTR.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so round of applause for yourselves. Donate something if y'all got a problem with it. All right. In today's news, according to the Shade Room, Kodak Black says he isn't too proud to say he's wrong for attacking Stephanie Sibuhang online following the murder of her partner, PNB Rock, recently.
So he's saying he don't feel bad for coming at her?
No, he says he feels terrible, and he's not too proud to say that he feels terrible. Yep.
Well, at least he...
Yeah, he took a step back. He said, basically, I watched the video, and he was like, he had just woke up when he got the news. Mm-hmm. And you know how it is when you just wake up. Sometimes you just wake up and you skittish. Sometimes you wake up and blah, blah, blah. So he was just like, he woke up and was like, wasn't feeling that. He was like, y'all need to stop dropping the locations. I was like, God damn. I know the feeling because I've been there. Mm-hmm. You know, I react weird. So I get it. How do you feel about that, though?
Shout out to Kodak Black. And, shout out to Kodak Black and R.I.P.
PNB,
yes.
For sure. Oh, and shout out to Kodak Black because he paid 28 people rent for the entire year.
Kodak. I know I said some not all the way the nicest things about you in the past, but bygones be bygones, you know? If you ever want to pay some rent this way, I will never, ever deny. Never, ever. I ain't too proud to beg, sweet darling.
Yep.
In the words of Temptations.
Understandable.
Oh, shit. So, allegedly, Tory Lanez is sued by a pregnant woman in an alleged hit-and-run incident.
Tory Lanez can't stay out of trouble to save his...
At this point, I need receipts, and then we can go from there. Because I'm not really in the business of, like, how do you point the finger? We don't know all the details, so I would just wait until that come out to give my opinion. Because I'm just trying to figure out how the fuck did he hit someone and really think that he can get away with it. Is this a money grab? Like, it's a whole...
Right.
You know... thing.
Yeah, and he's going through so much stuff, and it's kind of weird because you could tell when some of it is attention that's being brought up, and then sometimes
I feel
you're
like
being targeted.
Celebrities get double attacked. It's like once they're already on the radar, next thing you know, it's just like wham, somebody gets the bright idea, or just like, you know what, I'm about to press charges. Like, I just want to know what be taking people so long.
Right.
When it comes down to, like, I understand being violated and not seeing anything right away. I do get it. But at the same time, it's like, I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe it's only different because none of my violators had money, so, you know.
Right.
It's not under the microscope.
And then you said, all right, so that's kind of, I feel bad because it's like, niggas, like you said, being a celebrity means you have to deal with the level of a catch-22. Mm-hmm. And it's like, when you live in a world where everything is catch-22, it kind of makes you not want to live in the world. Like, it's like, damn, like, I can't win. Yeah. I can't win. Down. Oh, all right. So, 21 Savage confronted Wack 100 on Clubhouse after he accused them of being an informant on the YSL case.
Oh.
Yep. So, that. Let's see if I got some audio that we could work on.
Okay.
There be a lot of shit going on, right? And I don't speak on it. So I don't speak on nothing going on your side, homie. But look, when you I intentionally don't speak on it. But look though, when you see going through real life shit, right? Like I done seen you go through real life shit on the internet or whatever, right? And I don't speak on it. I don't make fun of it. I don't speculate about it. Just give me the same respect, gang. Like, I don't be... What you mean? Hey, look, bro. I'm going to keep it real, though. Hey, 21, I'm going to keep it real, bro. Hey, look, I'm going to keep it real, bro. You should really check bitch about coming in there starting the fire that she ain't relevant to, homie. I wish a would go to your room and represent me and start a fire with you, bro, that I know is going to kick back on me on some real shit. And you know what I'm saying, homie. If you know that you could get ignorant, you know he got a platform, you know he got a voice, what you go over fucking with that nigga in my name for? Bro, I ain't made nothing up about you though, bro. Bro, God. I ain't made shit up either. Man, you calling me an informant, nigga? Hey, my nigga, I'm listening to DA in Atlanta saying it's a well-known rapper who's telling you get caught and you got a threat of getting sent out the country because you ain't a real citizen. We trying to figure it out. The bitch trying to say I'm gay, so we got to figure out your shit. Maybe the bitch right, maybe she wrong. Maybe I'm right, maybe I'm wrong. So we can take a week, 2 weeks, 2 months. I don't give a fuck how long, and we can figure this shit out every day on the internet. I ain't tripping. Hey, I ain't tripping. Man, look, y'all crazy. Did you catch a gun? How long it been? 18 months? How long it been? Man, come on, bro. What the hell? Hey, bro, listen. What the fuck, bro? Hey, bro, God, what you mean? Damn. It's actually been 3 years. Obviously, you ain't going to court because you was going to court. Every time you go to court, they gonna let us know you going to court. So I can't go to court for immigration if I got an open gun case. What about the gun case? Bullshit. I can't go to court for immigration.
Well.
Yo. Wack 100 is a CIA agent. How long have I have to say this? I say this all the time. I hate the fact when motherfuckers, oh, he's a real nigga. He was doing real shit. I don't give a fuck what he was doing, who he banged with, who he banged for, who he was around. Somebody approached him and shook his hand on some government official ass shit. And he's been carrying the media in a government official ass way, disguising it as on blood or on gang or on whatever. Nigga, this is not like, I don't understand if I'm blind and I'm not failing the eye test on this shit. I need glasses. I'm not failing the eye test on this shit with no glasses. You can hear the police in his tone.
Shit. Not hear it in his tone.
I am very disturbed that this, like, we really let a CIA agent or 30 of them infiltrate hip hop. We know 6ix9ine is a CIA agent. This nigga has ordered hits out on other rappers then turned around and snitched on the crew that kidnapped him to turn like he does and to mock dead people over and over and over again. Like, he does shit that he's no different than George Zimmerman. So you got 6ix9ine, you got Wack 100, and Lil Nas X for sure.
Oh my God, not Lil Nas X.
Yeah, I'm just digging them up because I can. Motherfucking CIA agents that work for music. They're disguised as music artists. The only reason I don't want to say motherfucking Lil Nas X might not be a CIA agent because his music's actually good. That 6ix9ine shit has never been good. I don't care if I had to sit in the car and listen to it and I bob my head to the shit. The beat crank.
Yeah.
He got a lot of energy. But we all know he's not good. He has no lyrical ability. He was only marketable because he had an unyielding confidence that could only come from being a government fucking official. I used to think Hassan Campbell was a CIA agent too, so. But, I don't know. That's a different story. He might be in there on it too. I'm telling you, CIA is all over Hollywood. Hollywood is all in YouTube. YouTube has infected everything else, which is all these apps, Clubhouse, Twitter Spaces, whatever. And motherfucking, yeah, it's going down. It's going down. So fuck Wack 100.
Yeah.
He gets on my fucking nerves. Every time I gotta hear or see something.
I don't really know what he's about. I just know every time I hear his name, it's with some mess.
Yeah,
it's like the person that's always in the middle of something, no matter what, and it's always bad. It's never like, oh, did you hear what this person did for the community?
Right.
Did you hear what this person suggested? Did you hear that? You don't ever hear that about him. You always hear about him basically bringing other black men down or attacking the other black men's characters. And it's just like, what are you really here for?
Right. It's right.
So
I hate the fact that, yep, and you said it, every time we talk about him, it's some fucking messy ass, gossipy ass shit. Mm-hmm. Like, I ain't never heard of him being attached to nothing of like merit, value, any of that shit. Oh, well, he's a part of Birdman, Cash Money West. Nigga, we could talk bad about Birdman for weeks. No disrespect. But you let your $1 billion baby get upset because you don't want to break bread with the one nigga that kept you relevant for 15 fucking years. He kept you relevant through the whole drought of talent that you was trying to figure out. You let go of your core. You kept your $1 billion baby. That nigga found 2 other motherfuckers that went on to become fucking super fucking stars. And you still found a way to dig him out of his money.
Didn't he finally give it to him though?
He gave him a little bullshit $50 million. But Wayne deserved way more.
Yeah.
Wayne deserved $100 million from them.
Yeah.
Because if he would have got his
all the work he put in.
Yeah, if he would have got that $100 million, he wouldn't have had to do other shit other ways. It wouldn't have caused the spectacle. Just get a fucking man his money. Lil Wayne's still rapping good right now.
Yeah, Wayne is wait, look, I ain't sleep. Wayne is an undying talent.
Alright, I'm gonna shut the fuck up. You got the next topic, lady. I'm looking at her. I'm sorry, guys. I had to look at her with the look because she was we doing this episode or not? And I get to rambling on my grandpa shit. And she look like she ain't on it. I'm going to lay down.
Say now.
So,
all
right, let's see. A round of applause for yourselves one more time. Dag on it. We ain't today. Today, we ain't shit today. This is the Hangover episode.
Oh, God. So, all right. danileigh, is that how you say it?
Mm-hmm.
danileigh denies Kendra G's claims that she tried to get her removed from her interview. This isn't true.
So people are just picking on danileigh.
Right.
Like, I remember when she was the little light-skinned punching bag.
Well, she kind of set herself up to be that.
A couple of times, yes, indeed. Young opponents, what they want. I get it.
Mm-hmm.
But if we could forgive Sabrina Claudio for calling people niggers, we could forgive Justin.
We forgave her?
Yes. We could forgive Justin Bieber for saying nigger to the top of his lungs.
I never forgave any of them motherfuckers.
If we could fucking forgive Post Malone for being a little questionable in his earlier days, if we could forgive just a lot of fuck shit we do forgive, we gotta let danileigh live. Kendra G don't deserve that shit.
Oh, shit.
And danileigh definitely don't deserve this shit. And I'm saying Kendra G doesn't deserve the shit, meaning she doesn't deserve to have the ability to just throw danileigh's name out there in order to draw more attention to who? Because I've never fucking heard of Kendra G in my life until today.
Me neither.
See? And who know who the fuck Kendra G is? But Kendra's a whole clown for dragging Danny like that.
Mm-hmm. All right, in other news, Akon weighs in on Nick Cannon and all his babies. And Akon basically said having multiple baby moms takes care of all of them, so what's the problem? I'm going to speak from a person who had to share their father with the community. No offense. But that shit's not cool because you don't have enough time in the day, year, month, lifespan to really invest in the adequate amount of time that each child may require. Like, it just sounds like, here, I have rich sperm, let me get you pregnant. Oh, by the way, it's going to be okay because I have rich sperm. Like, there's more to raising a kid than throwing money at the mother or child or whatever. And we don't know what this man is doing in his spare time, but I mean, does everybody live in the same fucking house? It sounds like a lot of homes are going to be, without. Mm-hmm. And that's not talking money because clearly he got it, but that doesn't qualify. That's not like a great character. Like, it's not is attribute to being a father just because you have money, if that makes sense. It's nice. It may make things a little more comfortable, but it's the mind frame. And then what are you teaching the children here? Like, wasn't good enough to marry or stay with one person, but I was good enough to impregnate them and then keep impregnating other people. Like, I don't know. I feel that it's just a little misleading, if you will. And I feel that if this was anybody else, like Tyron in the hood or anybody fucking else with more than fucking 5 children and more than however baby moms, like, come on. It would be talked about, frowned upon. Everybody's just trying to make excuses for it being okay because it's Nick Cannon.
Right.
And that shit's whack. So I feel like anybody taking up for that bullshit is just his friends and niggas that don't know no better, because clearly.
Yeah, that shit sucks, man. That shit definitely sucks.
Do not recommend.
Uh-huh. All right, I'm all for that.
You didn't hit this at all, did you?
I had to hit it just now.
Why?
To cut it back on.
Because if you can hear the sound, that means they can't hear us, right?
Well, when you can hear it, yeah, basically.
Yeah,
that's why I did
that.
Yeah. Okay. All right, so Kanye-West wears a White Lives Matter t-shirt design at Yeezy's Season 9 presentation. Huh.
I get it.
You get it.
I get the fact that every white person is not evil, and just because there are evil whites don't mean that the ones that aren't shouldn't matter.
That is very mature of you.
Uh-huh.
You sound like someone who's happy to have their cat. So, I'm going to keep it real.
Oh, shit.
This motherfucker Kanye's off his rocker. He's been off his rocker for a while now. We try and shoot him some motherfucking bail, but no.
He's a Gemini.
So you shooting him? I'm glad I got my cat bail and Gemini bail. No, I'm not shooting him either one. This motherfucker's off his rocker, and he needs to just take a year off. 1 year. You need a year off.
That man needs to just retire.
Nah, he just needs a year. See,
just have his genius. Like
the problem with people like him is he think, oh man, I gotta keep going. These ideas are gonna burn out. Blah blah blah.
Uh-huh.
But when you start slavery as a choice and white lives mattering.
Okay, all right, wait, pause. I just feel that slavery was a choice was true and ignorant at the same time. True because we ultimately, like, if I am quoting history correct, we were sold by our own. Like, they made agreements with our own kind that sold our own kind, if that makes sense, right? So I feel like the choice of, instead of choosing not to fight, like there's literally places that they could not overthrow with slavery or even bring that bullshit into play because they weren't playing that shit. Mm-hmm. So that's what I feel.
That's what I'm with Jamaica. They tried to do to Jamaica. See, Jamaica was like, fuck
I feel
no.
He was right on. It was a choice. Niggas gave up. Now, once they got over here to a foreign place, foreign language, and no weapons and stuff, now it's no longer a choice. But it was definitely more voluntary than not, if you get what I'm saying. So I understand what he meant by that. Ignorance is bliss too, because it's like, nigga, maybe they just didn't want to fight. I don't fucking know. But it was just ignorant to say, because that's like saying, death is a choice. It is, but it ain't.
Yeah, that's what.
You get what I'm saying? Living is a choice. It is, but it ain't. Some people aren't able to do certain things in life or have the pleasure to do certain things in life, and it's like it's not their fault. They literally were just born and things happen like that. So you know
what,
I'm cutting Kanye some slack. That
is the most mature flipping answer I've ever heard, and I can't even be mad at it. So maybe Kanye isn't as off his rocker as I would like to say, but I'm still going to say that motherfucker's off his rocker because, hey, fuck that shit. Somehow they got to be ignorant.
Rightfully so.
Normally I'm the voice of reason, and she's like, oh, fuck that shit. So we're going to flip this today. Good cop, bad cop is now bad cop, good cop. Motherfucking, or whatever. Bad cop, good cop is now good cop, bad cop. Or whatever the fucking flip is, goddammit. We taking turns. All I'm saying is that nigga's off his rocker. Kanye.
He might be off his rocker, but he's a genius. And he's a nigga that has clearly mental issues that are diagnosed correct. So, you gotta cut him some slack. And what's the difference from him and the white people that do crazy wild shit? And they be like, oh, just throw him in a mental establishment, or a mental facility instead of going to jail. He only killed 15 people, but guess what? He's been diagnosed as schizophrenic, so...
Yeah.
So it's like, yeah.
I mean...
He's just...
White Lives Matter, though. That's the name of this episode. The name of this episode is White Lives Matter.
Well, damn.
Well, we want attention, don't we?
White Lives Matter, said Jesus.
White Lives Matter. Nope, it's just White Lives Matter. That's going to be the name of this episode. Mm-hmm. Just so the motherfuckers be like, hold on, why?
Not hold on, why?
Mm-hmm.
Listen.
Because there's no way. Ain't no way. Ain't no way. Oh, ain't no way. Yes, I said it. I did the whole thing.
Watch my life.
Down.
Yeah.
Y'all don't understand. Now, they said Life Jennings recalls singing Pretty Brown Eyes for Jeffrey Dahmer while they were in prison together.
Okay. Here's the thing. Why the fuck now? And why now? I get it. Jeffrey Dahmer, famous serial killer. I get it. But let's get into all of this stuff.
Heinous serial killer.
First of all, let's talk about... No, you're fine. Well, let's talk about how they're selling his fucking bifocals, his gel bifocals for $150,000. Like, what will y'all think of the fuck next? Secondly, what nigga... How do you think that make you look? Why would you even tell anybody that? Why ain't you been telling somebody that? I just feel like just the opportunities motherfuckers take, it just blows me
it's
sometimes.
Crazy. Like
you look this moment to say, hey, fuck all the victims that had to go through what they went through, the families that beat. But guess what?
He asked me to sing Pretty Brown Eyes for him. I'm breaking my heart. Really? That's breaking my heart too, Life.
Yeah, it is.
It's breaking my heart too, Life. Jen.
What did he give you for that? Did he give you some commissary? Like, what the fuck is up? Why would you sing it for that man? Did he wash your drawers? Did you wash his drawers? Yeah, I'm asking the tough questions here. Because I'm not singing for no motherfucking serial killer that predominantly kills black men. Am I right or wrong?
You're right. You're absolutely right.
Was you singing your way out of getting touched or something?
Right. That's not. Well, he explained that it wasn't. That's not how it worked. It was just weird how it worked or whatever. But
nigga,
a lot of it is still whack though.
I ain't never been in like jail, in a prison. I've been in jail. And let me tell you something. Motherfuckers ain't got shit to do but watch on the news what the fuck is going on. So when you come to jail and go to jail, they know what the fuck you did. 10 times out of 10. Somebody knows who the fuck you are. You're not telling me that this man, being a black man, sung for this black man killer.
Man, he definitely did. But I could be wrong. Yo, nah, they did not do that to Lil B.
I'm sick of everybody.
You know who Lil B is. Somebody said they done turned Lil B into Kenan Thompson.
Lil B?
Yeah. You know who Lil B is? The bass god. He's not the best of... We have to word this carefully because he'll put a hex on us.
Okay.
So, he isn't, like, well-known. And he's a very underground rapper, and he has an extremely unorthodox style.
Okay. So he raps about raping puppies and shit?
No.
Oh.
He just has a Soulja Boyish cadence sometimes.
Why are we talking about him? What happened?
Well, somebody made a joke about him. Look at this picture and see he look like Kenan Thompson.
Oh, shit.
Now, if you know Lil B has always been like a little slim cut-up dude. That picture, he looks like KRS-One. So, we don't know. And that's no offense to KRS-One or Kenan Thompson. They're all good people. I love them all three of them, respectfully. I love all three of them, but it's funny. That's all comedy. So, shout out to Lil B for getting older and, you know, getting a little weight and getting a little man bod.
It could be Happy Meat.
Yeah, it could definitely be Happy Meat. You're right. A little man bod or what have you. So, shout out to him. We are going to... So, Breaking news.
And other news we don't give a fuck about.
News on top of news.
News on top of bullshit.
Shade room type news.
They just want our ears to listen to the bullshit news.
Crisean Rock has definitely parted ways.
Can I say
with Blueface?
What's the proof? Didn't she break up with him 2 weeks ago? And then she broke up with him like a month ago after that? Let me say something. I like her. I like that she's vulnerable. I liked how she presented herself at the reunion of Betty's Self for the most part, except for when she was beating on my baby mom, Slim. I did not like that shit. Keep your hands to yourself, young lady. And you can't just be bunching on people just because you don't like what they say out their mouth. I mean, you can, but you can't because you don't want to. Didn't we learn anything? Cardi B literally just lost millions of dollars out on, I'm sorry, not lost, but lost out on millions of dollars because of her temper, because she got a bitch touched. Now, at this particular moment, Crisean's doing all the touching herself, but at the same time, everybody's not Zeus. Everybody ain't gonna wreck that shit off. Niggas will sue your ass, bitch. Yeah. So it's like, chill out, continue to be blessed and highly favored. Clearly, that's working for you. Because, I'll be seeing her talk about how she be, her and God relationship and shit. I'll be like, oh, I just love that little angry girl. She's so sweet. And I don't know, as a woman, I would just hope that she would find somebody who values her as much as she values herself, if not more. Because that's what everybody deserves, love and peace. Not love and grief. Or good sex and grief, because that's what it seemed like. It's like they probably got a bomb-ass sex life. It's just the shit ain't the same on how he wants to be treated. But it's, what I noticed, Crisean? Guess what? When that nigga's like fucking 50, if not, he might rise up in his 40s, I don't know. But when that nigga's turn like 50, he gonna look back, he gonna look at your Facebook and reach out to you, babes. And be like, I'm so sorry. All these bitches just want me for my money and they ain't this and they ain't that. They're not you, babe. It may take 20 fucking years plus. But, babe, that's what it's looking like right now. Because he's still young and attractive and got money. And, there's other fish in the sea. So that nigga is like one fish, two fish, red fish, blue fish. Like, you pretty and everything. And there's other bitches that are pretty and not going to beat his ass, So.
I hate to jump in there.
What?
But what I'll say to her is, baby, you from Baltimore. Now, I'm not knocking Baltimore. This ain't got shit to do with Baltimore, like, in a bad way. This is just saying, you might be too thorough for this LA Cali ass shit that be going on.
Yeah.
And and it happens to the best of people from Baltimore. No offense, but look at Jess. She went Hollywood, and it kind of dimmed down her light just a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like that rush to be in that type of spotlight, it causes for concern because it feels like you settle for shit you shouldn't have to settle for.
Right.
That's all. That's all I want to say. Like, you knew you shouldn't have had to settle for most of the shit you was settling for. That you was choosing to settle for the shit. And y'all wasn't even technically together, so to have this spectacle of yourself tatting him, you got him tattooed on you several times. You had a tooth that had his picture in, like, I don't know how much you got paid to be a walking billboard for a rapper that can't really fucking rap, that is only marketable because he was a fucking football player in high school. So, of course, you're going to be marketable when you were a football player in high school. I know plenty of niggas who are fake rappers right now who are football players and basketball players in fucking high school. So it's like, you're going to be marketable because you have
popularity
and a fan base already before you decided to jump out in anything. You didn't start out as a rapper. You started out as a ball player.
It's safe to say you're the better artist too, out of the two of you.
Yeah. And you're more talented than him.
Yeah.
And you diminished yourself for some dick. And guess what? A lot of men diminish themselves for pussy all the time.
But guess what? That's giving an example for more fuck niggas that be like, well, she went through that shit with that nigga, I could be half as bad, and
that's why I'm saying
she's still gonna fuck with me.
I wish she wouldn't have put herself out there in that position, because now motherfuckers are gonna really play with her worth, because they've seen her
how far she'll go,
to lows,
to love
on camera,
and loyalty. That shit crazy.
Yeah, it don't make, man, none of that shit makes any sense.
So, do we got anything else to talk about before we wrap this shit up?
We almost, how many minutes left? Like 5?
We got 9.
Oh, man, we can get through 9 minutes.
I was just asking. I could have rolled a blunt in this.
It's going to take you 49 minutes to roll up a blunt.
Now my blunts take forever, but before they were just perfectly rolled blunts.
Hey,
you know,
look, they take forever, but they are perfectly rolled.
Thanks.
Yes, she rolls blunts perfectly, guys. I'm talking perfectly. They be like, yes, you're going to smoke me. I roll blunts all fast and lopsided and discombobulated. And they be like, watching my life go down.
Yo.
Hey, white lives matter, man. I'm saying that for the rest of this episode. Hey, I'm saying blue lives matter too. I'm gonna get one of those bumper stickers for my car. That's a cheat code. So to all the listeners that listen to this, if you get one of those police blue lives matter jumps and you put that bumper sticker on the back of your shit, they might not press your shit out. They might not press your shit out. You know, so they might look at you a little funny, but because you supported the cause, they might just go the other way.
They gonna go around shooting all niggas with that shit on their car. Nope, we heard the key to the code.
Man, I'm gonna slap that sticker right on the back of, maybe not this John, maybe the back of this John. This is, I don't know. And yeah. For real. Life's good. Obviously, this is
it's not raining.
A hangover episode.
It's not raining.
It's been wet and ugly for the past couple of days.
Hangover because white lives matter.
Yep.
White lives matter plus hangover. I don't fucking know.
Yeah, the hangover episode.
Okay, that works.
And white
shout
lives
out to
matter.
my daddy, because that's why we are hunging over it. Because my daddy, his wife had a party for him, surprise. And we were going to just like go and get my fucking cat. And then we end up going inside of this place where the drinks were cool and the girls are pretty. Something.
Yeah, it wasn't all bad, I tell you that much.
I forgot that song. But it's like a country song, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, take me there. Take me on.
But no, it was cool.
I'm sad I've been on all these songs.
It was a vibe, and now we are not as much of the vibe, but we're hanging on.
By a thread. All right, last topic. KFC has motherfucking cereal.
Let me see this real quick. What is it?
I don't know.
Popcorn chicken flavored oat something and wheat clusters. Popcorn chicken flavored
cereal.
Now, if it just looked like popcorn chicken, but it was really like Frosted Flakes or some shit like that, I could fuck with that. But popcorn chicken flavored with milk. And this is why white lives matter. Right here.
Yep.
I'm mad. I'm about to go take a shower and get ready to go to the strip club, because at this point,
hugging the block all day. I make sacrifices.
That's where I'm at with it, because this is some bullshit. You think one thing, I don't know what's worse, their fucking relationship or the fucking popcorn chicken flavored ice cream. My soul is a hurt.
I need to know what kind of a marketing scheme. How do I say it? I need to know what kind of a marketing scheme went into the White Lives Matter thing. Like, nigga, you know, are they going to really fly out? It might fly off the shelves, though. That MAGA shit is.
So White Lives Matter. What is it? A shirt? Is it a?
It's on the back of it. It's just on the back of a black shirt, and it says White Lives Matter.
Kanye, I think it's a money thing. That's what I think.
Yeah.
He knows it's gonna work. It's gonna make him seem cool to the whites that really don't fuck with us, or at least the ones that tolerate the blacks. That's gonna. It's like being an ass kisser almost, or a teacher's pet, if you will. And even though it's diabolical, but it works for some. So, remember, he was just like, you know what? The blacks already talk about me like I'm crazy. I'm showing them how really crazy I am. Voila, White Lives Matter shirts.
Oh.
What?
I'm just thinking. That's sad too, though. A money grab to get the. I mean, I guess somebody got to exploit the white
remember
money.
there was a black girl that was talking about how her mom kicked her out because she's a Trump supporter and all that.
She got all that money. Oh, yeah.
And then come find out she was nowhere near a Trump supporter.
All right.
Shout out to that black queen.
Yes, indeed. That's how you finesse the system.
Mm-hmm.
I make sacrifices. I'm sorry. You gotta listen to that song. All right. I guess that's it.
Oh, yeah. I'm thinking about weed, a hot shower, food.
All the above, huh?
Yeah. Yeah.
I bet. Yeah. Guys, I really appreciate you rocking with us. I know we have been the best. Yeah, we still love you and we appreciate you. And I wholeheartedly believe that Thursday's episode is going to be way better than today's episode. But
I don't think this is the worst we've ever done.
No, it ain't. But it's still a little dry.
A little bit, because my mind is over. I'm hungry, dehydrated, and a little. I'm not hungover, like headache or anything, but.
The body.
Yeah, my body's telling me no.
The body.
Whoa. Oh, yeah. All right, y'all. Make sure you
out. Oh,
Google Petty on the Rocks podcast or POTR podcast if you would like to be up to date on our shit. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Oh, damn it. All right, we out of here. Gang shit.